Tariq Rahman, the senior vice chairman of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, BNP, of today. The symbol of nationalist unity of tomorrow's Bangladesh, he represents all the Bangladeshis who seek for development. He's a popular politician who bears the hopes and dreams of the common people. He wants to change Bangladesh and give it a new identity. He envisions a developed Bangladesh that becomes a model of the developing world. His change is about prosperity, self-dependency, and sustainable development. His vision is about a country thriving with cohesion and unity, and a society with a new landmark of socio-economic progress. Tariq Rahman believes what we need first is the economic empowerment of the grassroots people. That's why his political ethos points to a new Bangladesh, where personal success brings national superiority. An initiative and a little endeavour bring self-solvency and make the country self-reliant. Bangladesh, home of around 170 million people, has agriculture as its socio-economic lifeline, where 80% of the citizens live in villages. Tariq Rahman stresses that the politics of change cannot be based on urban setups. It has to rely on villages to engage with the rural villagers, to speak with the grassroots, to hear their stories, and to solve their problems. The people of Bangladesh are brave and hard-working. With proper guidance and support, they can easily become a precious asset that will change the face of the country. If motivated and empowered properly, they will become the key to national self-dependency and sustainable development. Tariq Rahman is an inspiration for all these marginalized people. In their pursuit of the pathway to prosperity, they've had his encouragement and assistance. He stood by their sides, just as one of them, in their sorrows and happiness, in their daily lives and in their special occasions. The BNP is the largest and most popular political party of Bangladesh. It has units with leaders and activists in every single village of the country. Tariq Rahman believes that these leaders and activists are an asset not just to his party, but to the whole nation. They don't limit themselves to political slogans and processions. They hail from among the people. They communicate with the people, and they belong in the very grassroots of the country. To address and eradicate social problems like school dropout, healthcare management, the dowry practice and population growth, Tariq Rahman urges the use of the human resources of the BNP as the driving force and the change agent. Bangladesh has 64 districts and 68,000 villages. Tariq Rahman's footsteps have covered just about every bit of it. He travels from one corner of Bangladesh to the other to empower the underprivileged villagers and give them new dreams and hopes. He opens new doors to opportunities and makes a difference in their lives. He confers with his party's grassroots leaders and activists. He visits and hears them. He assures them that no workable plan for the country's prosperity can afford to exclude the interests of the rural sections. If one really wants to know about Tariq Rahman, just go to the villages, talk to the grassroots and ask the rural youths who aspire to prosper and become self-dependent. To them, Tariq Rahman isn't just a person or a politician anymore. He's a symbol of nationalism and patriotism. He's a symbol of political thought, a thought that takes its root at the grassroots of Bangladesh, and a thought that sees Bangladesh in the eyes of the common people. Fearing the swift rise and unprecedented popularity of Tariq Rahman, an undemocratic, unconstitutional and anti-Bangladesh regime threw him into jail on the 7th of March 2007. They threatened to kill him and tortured him with utmost brutality. By the prayers and protests of tens of millions of well-wishers, Tariq Rahman survived the death trap. But such was his physical condition that he had to urgently fly to the UK to receive cutting-edge medical treatments. Even after 5 years, he's still recovering from that inhuman torture. While his wounds are healing slowly, he's getting ready to finish what he had begun: empowerment of the grassroots people and development of an inclusive Bangladesh. With his patriotism and passion as a progressive politician, Tariq Rahman is waiting to be surrounded by the rural mass of Bangladesh yet again. Policies that break new grounds don't go unnoticed. Tariq Rahman's work is no exception. As days go by, he becomes more and more popular in the wider world. Rigorous academic and professional researches are taking place, both at home and abroad, to examine and appreciate his political thoughts and policy proposals. His timely approach to the empowerment of the grassroots is attracting the attention of renowned international scholars, researchers, authors and political analysts. Bangladesh Policy Forum Cambridge, a political think tank formed by the researchers of the University of Cambridge,